Hello, we are back with another essential episode, or essential oil episode. This time with sandalwood. We're going to be making some sandalwood essential oil. I've never made sandalwood essential oil before, so this is a learning process for myself. Based on what I read, you may not be able to get that much from steam distillation, but I want to test it and see what happens. This is all sandalwood right in there. And again, just like the other videos, I'm just going to take you through certain processes of this. So in here, there is the water that goes in there. Again, I would recommend you putting blessed water of some sort and do your own ritual practices on the water itself. Right now it's heating up, and once it's heated up, I'm going to go ahead and actually put this on it, connect this, and then connect this on top of that, and get the whole process going. Right now, you can see the condenser is operational, which means that there's water coming from that bucket and then going into here, and this is cooling the coil for when the steam goes through this little section there. So I'm gonna stop the video right now, and then once I have everything connected, once this is boiling or steaming a little bit, I'm gonna connect that this piece again, and then that, and then I'm going to put the perimeter with flour dough or rye flour, so I can seal up any leaks that are coming from the machine. So that's my process. I think I just put it towards my mouth. So if you saw my mouth, you're welcome. But that is it for now. See ya. All right, so everything is plugged in, as you can see. I already have the sandalwood in here. I already filled up this section with rye flour, and this is so that when steam comes out, it doesn't actually lose it, because any lost steam is lost essential oil, and you don't want to lose that. So you got to make sure periodically, if you do this on your own, that you're checking for any leaks, as well as checking any leaks up here, here, okay. So that's basically it. I'm going to be waiting until this reaches a temperature of 190 degrees Fahrenheit, and then I'll record a little bit more once oils start coming through. Again, I've never done sandalwood with this machine, so I don't know what the yield is going to be, but I'm documenting everything to see what it is that I'm yielding. So yeah, I will tune back in a little bit. Bye. Hello everyone. So we're in the next day of the distillation. We're already pulling some of the oils from it. As you can see, let me see if I can record it as it's coming out. Let's see. There it goes. It goes into the collection unit right here. And then once all of the oils start coming together, they kind of like build together, and then they sink to the bottom. And then once they sink, they begin to float up here. And then the rest of the hydrosol comes out and goes into the bottle. Once this gets to a certain level, what I do is I raise this, I turn this on, basically raising it up so that it is this higher. This is going to be higher than this part. And what that does is it forces the water here, or the oils that are here, to go into this collection unit. And then what I do from that point, because when you do that, you start to collect a little bit of water. So I like to use this thing right here to filter it out just enough. Or the other method that I like to do is I'll leave this in the freezer so that it freezes the water and only the oil pours out. And that's how I separate the water from the oil. So this is pretty much a 24-hour distillation. I am going to take note of how much I am able to pull in terms of the hydrosols and the oils. This is all the hydrosols that I have so far. And yeah, I will tune back in with the amount of oil and amount of hydrosols that I pulled. Thanks. Hello everyone. So I didn't record when I was collecting the essential oils because there really wasn't that much from this. This was like kind of a test to see what would come out of it. And I also realized that I had purchased the wrong type of sandalwood. I purchased red sandalwood, which is not the correct type for the aromatic type that I wanted. But red sandalwood still has the same similar properties when using the hydrosol. So I do have a lot of hydrosol from this particular batch if you are interested. I probably collected maybe like 1 milliliter of essential oil from this. And I don't even think if that. And that's from 3 pounds of red sandalwood. So a little disappointed, but I'm learning and I'm journaling and I'm jotting all this stuff down so I don't make the same mistakes again. And not really mistakes, because during the process of this I came to an interesting realization and I want to share it with you. So this machine, the copper alembic distiller, I was looking from far back. Let me step back here. So if you can see, it's very phallic. It looks like a phallic symbol. So much so that if you look, when you look up here, this is where the fluids would come out, the steam would come out, and then it gets put through here, through the condensing coil, and then it turns it back into a liquid. So it's literally a device that is created in the shape of a phallic symbol, and it excretes liquid. I don't know. I just thought that was a pretty interesting realization for myself of seeing how this thing is made. But this type of machine also embodies all the elements. It has fire to raise the temperature. In this instance, it's an electric fire. It has water, it has earth because the copper, and it has wind because the steam, and it's pretty awesome. So my next batch, I believe I'm going to clean this out. This takes me like 2 hours to clean. But the next thing I'm going to do, I'm working on a new batch of water. So this is my grid. I rarely show this grid to people, and it constantly changes. But this is my grid where I put my container of water on top of. And right now I am making a new batch of water. So I can do my blessings on it and then utilize that water as the base for the essential oils that I'll be making. The next essential oil I'll be making is citrus. Not citrus, what's it called? Orange peel. So that's the next thing I'm going to be making and working on. And I'll probably be working on that in probably like 4 or 5 days, because I have a certain amount of time that I leave that water, and I do certain prayers and meditations too. So once that's done, then I will start a new batch, and I'm going to start doing more batches of essential oils, probably one for the full moon and one for the new moon, and yeah, that's where I'm at. A little disappointed about getting the wrong type of sandalwood, but again, you live and you learn. Thank you so much for tuning into my library, my blog. That's what basically this is you're tuning into my blog. I want to show you some cool things that I've made in the past with a friend of mine, Elliot. So these are the zodiac wands. So if you're ever interested in purchasing a functional wand for energy work or gridding or healing practitioners, reach out. I could send you the information about those particular wands. And again, as always, thank you for tuning into my channel. I love you guys, and thank you for the support. Take care.